Yo, what's good, yo? It's Chief Fellini. And right now, right, chop it up with you for a second. Talk about some shit. I was having a discussion with my mother earlier today. Niggas in Newark can't drive. That's not the discussion, but that's just a reality. Oh, but a lot of niggas got the will, though. You know, it's that New Jersey Drive shit, you heard? But we almost had a you don't got it moment. But, yeah. So, my mother was just rambling, for lack of any other term. She was rambling, and I was letting her just go on, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, whatever. I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna listen to what she's talking about. She just randomly said, she brought up doctors. She was like, you know a problem a lot of doctors have? You know what I mean? And she was like, a lot of like very successful, highly successful doctors and all of that, they end up killing themselves. And I'm like, continue on. I don't know why you telling me this, but go ahead. She's like, yo, a lot of like, they end up killing themselves because they got too much pride, like when something is wrong, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. She's like, they don't speak up and let anyone else know that they not in control, that they, you know what I mean, that they have an issue or a problem, you know what I mean? Like, they too prideful because of, I guess, their practice. You know what I mean? They're the doctors. They're the ones that people turn to solve their issues. You know? And then I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, okay, it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, yo, when you the person that everyone turns to, you think about how it looks to everyone else when you turn into someone else. It's like, motherfucker, we entrusting ourselves in you. We confiding in you. We need you to help us. We can't be having you out here breaking down and fucking up and shit like that when we come into you for help. You know what I mean? So she was like, you know, talking about the problem is society. You know what I mean? The problem is society. You know, people give a fuck about society. They give too much of a fuck about society. You know what I mean? It's true. It's true. That's the problem, yo. Motherfuckers stay bottled in. And they let whatever's wrong, you know what I mean, they become something unbearable. You know what I mean? It's like conscious suppression over time becomes unconscious or subconscious repression. That's a good way to put it right there. You know what I mean? Basically, what you be holding on to for so long and keeping bottled up, eventually, you're gonna drown in that shit. You gonna be just stuck and there is no coming out. You know what I mean? Because you've been doing this for so long that it's been ingrained in your DNA to be like that. You know what I mean? You can't, and you don't see a way out. You know what I mean? You be sitting there, you actually want to say something to somebody and express yourself, but it just got to the point, like, you know what I mean? Now it's your nature to not. And then you be feeling like you screaming on the inside, like real shit. Think about it like that, like all day long, yo. You just in your head screaming, yelling. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a constant, all day, all night. Real shit. That shit right there takes a toll. It is taxing on a person's mind frame. You know what I'm saying? On a mental state. And, you know what I mean? Had to think about that, right? It's like doctors ain't the only ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really, I won't say it's everybody, because some people they you know what I mean, they have no problems expressing themselves, you know what I mean? But a lot of people go through that shit, you know what I mean? But like when she mentioned doctors and people up that high, is because they're held to a higher ground, a higher level of stability, you know what I mean? Like, that's just how it is, you know? And other people that are like that are like highly empathic people. You know what I'm saying? People that are here like on some like, you know what I mean, spiritual work, spiritual healers and shit like that. They go through that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we about to, what's up, yo, niggas in North can't drive, man, y'all don't got it. Hey, yo, about to be another, I've only walked like 2-3 blocks, so it was 2 accidents, right? Yo, man, oh my goodness. But, yeah, man, it's like, you know, when you the person that everyone comes to for their problems, you automatically become their crutch. You know what I'm saying? You the person that you know what I mean? You the pillar of strength for them. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be the person, like, if you really choose to do this work like that, like for real, like if you did, this is what you do, that's just who you are. It's like, yo, that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing else to say about that. You know what I mean? Like, this is kind of the type of shit that just, you know what I mean? That's you know what I mean? You got the weight of the world on your shoulder pads. Like Andre 3000 said, I forgot what song it was. The weight of all world on my shoulder pads. Some shit. Weight of world, something like that. It's A, B, C. What song was that? I fucking forgot, man. But that was my shit, though. That was my shit. You know? Shout out to Andre. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yo, it's like just living that life is taxing in itself on you. You know what I mean? But the thing is, like doctors, like actual doctors, that's their job, their profession. You know what I'm saying? That's what they chose. They chose that life. They chose to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like highly empathic people, spiritual people, shit like that, they didn't choose that shit. That shit is already radiating off of them. That shit is like, yo, you just step into that role. You know what I mean? You just step into that shit and you just become it. You know what I mean? It's not even, you are it. You know what I mean? You already was chosen when you got here with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot. It's really a lot. You know what I mean? Like, I go through a lot of shit all the time. Real shit. But see, my thing for me though, my awareness level is high. You know what I'm saying? As I navigate my course, you know what I mean? My awareness level has definitely grown higher. You know what I mean? Because there was definitely points and times where I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't know why I'm in these scenario situations, why I feel this way, that way, and all that shit. I done went to the deep depths, deep waters, real shit. I've been in deep waters. I've been in situations. I've had times where real shit, I was just in a dream world for the longest. So I say I was just in bed, like wouldn't get up, nothing at all. Barely get up to do the littlest, smallest shit, right? Just to eat, function a little bit. But then I literally would just go to sleep. Why? Because the dream world was better. Like, I actually had shit going on in my dream world. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, this reality is like, man, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I ain't got shit going on working for me in my favor in reality. But when I go to the dream world, you know what I mean? Like, that's where it's at. That's where I'm living it up at. You know what I mean? That's just what it was. And that shit was like that for a hot minute. When I say a hot minute, yo, whew, man, some months. You know what I mean? Like I really had to go all the way down. All the way down to the bare bone bottom and climb the fuck out of that shit. But there was no way that I was going to be able to even begin to rise without first going through that fall. You know what I'm saying? Like going through all the way down. Like, I mean, underground down. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here having flirtations with death. You get what I'm saying? Real shit. Y'all don't understand how deep shit be, you know what I'm saying, for people. Word up. Y'all don't understand how deep shit be for people, yo. You know what I mean? So when motherfuckers is like, you know, you gotta, you know, but the thing is, that's how you grow, yo. You gotta, from darkness comes light, you know what I mean? You gotta go deep down to dark. And trust me, don't nobody know dark like I know dark. Fuck you mean? Real shit, I can tell you some shit, and you be like, yo, word, I never would have thought. But then other people would be like, oh, I definitely know. You know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for everybody, right? So what I'm saying is to say that you always will prosper at the end. You will always persevere at the end, because that's how the cycle goes. It's a cycle. You know what I'm saying? It's a cycle. Like, life in itself is all about feelings. It's all about feelings. That's what we here for, because, you know what I'm saying, where we came from in the spirit world and all that shit and everything, we don't really have feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just got our world, you know what I'm saying? Our shit. You feel me? Like, we all got our own kingdoms, castles, all that shit. We the shit. We got everything. We embody everything. You know what I'm saying? In our spirit world. You know what I mean? We came down here to experience feelings, to actually experience, you know what I mean, sight, sounds, touch, see, feel, smell, all that shit. So when shit ain't going according to your plan based on how you envision your world to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you came from a place where you have everything. Everything you want is at your disposal. You have everything. You can make anything happen. You make anything in your life, whatever. Like, what you want, you snap the finger, you think about it, it's there. Believe me, I know. That's what I was doing. I'm going in the dream world. I literally would just be sitting here like, you know what? I want to dream about this. I think about something real quick, go in there, and then all of a sudden I'm there. I'm like, oh shit, I really tapped in. I'm really tapped in. It's like, yo, what the fuck is out? This fucking whatever. This 3D world shit, man. Fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So we came here for feelings, you know what I'm saying? To have a better understanding of self as a whole, you know what I mean? Like to know thyself, you know what I mean? At a complete level. You know, understand how you are when it comes to feelings. You know what I mean? To like, you know what I mean, what you can actually feel. Who you are as a true person. You know what I'm saying? Like you already know. Well, I mean, a lot of people don't know, and they just finding out who they are as a soul. You know what I mean? As a spirit. You know what I mean? How do you manifest that soul spirit into the actual physical person? You know? It's like, who are you here? Who are you as a whole? You know what I'm saying? Mind, body, and spirit and shit. You know what I mean? You're already the mind, you're already the spirit, this is the body, you know what I mean? This is the body experience right here. You know? So the thing is, you gotta know, like, you the creator of your own universe, you know what I'm saying? So everything you dealing with is based on you, what you created. How, you know what I mean? Your environment, how you live, you know what I mean? So when shit goes down or downhill or bad, it's not the end. It's really not the end. You know what I mean? You about to get to the other side, but you gotta just live it out. Honestly, live it out. You know what I mean? Like I be always say, yo, man, I know if something bad happen, like yo, something good, something better is about to happen. I'll be like, yo, the grass is greener on the other side. You know what I mean? Say, like, affirmations like that and shit like that. And it always does. It always does. It always does. It doesn't matter how long it takes. You know what I mean? And the thing is, right, you be like, you don't know who to talk to. You know what I mean? Or you feel some type of way about expressing yourself. You know, it's like, it's okay, it's normal. You know, you feel like the world or somebody gonna look at you crazy because you know what I'm saying, you in your feelings and you expressing your feelings. But, you know what I mean? It's good to let that go. It's always good to let that out. You know what I'm saying? Let somebody know something. Shit, especially if you one of these empathic people out here that can feel other people's shit. You know what I mean? It's like, yo. So you know other people can express their shit to you. You could express your shit to you know what I mean, to them. You know what I mean? It's like, look, man, I'm human. I'm living a human experience right now. You know what I mean? So this is feelings that I gotta let out so I could recharge. Cause that's what it is. When you're doing that shit, you recharging yourself. You clearing out that whole bottle, that whole bundle, that whole whatever the fuck. You clearing that shit. You know what I mean? And once you do that, now you could take on the weight of the world again. You know what I mean? You gotta let shit build up or whatever. You wanna, you know what I mean, hold some shit in. That's fine. Go ahead, hold shit in. You know what I mean? But you gotta also let it out too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta build and then decompose. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know what I mean? I don't want to say, I was gonna say destroy, but I was like, destroy, nah, decompose maybe. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I just be going off the top of the head with this shit, man. Like, that's where I'm at with it. So I just be saying shit. But yeah, man. All you gotta do is understand that, yo, don't worry about society, worry about yourself. You know what I mean? Detachment. You gotta learn detachment. I mean, detachment from the whole, you know what I mean, of what the world may think. Forget what the world may think. The world is yours. So that means, what do you think? What do you think? You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you need to say something, then say something. If you feel like you want to do something, then do something. You know what I mean? Now, I'm just saying, don't, like, if you feel like ending it all, I'm not gonna say to do that. You feel me? Because when you do that to yourself, there's certain places that you just go and you think you're going somewhere else, but you ain't going there. You gonna go somewhere else and be like, oh shit, this is not the fucking reset button that I thought I was pressing. You don't want to go there. I'm just saying, you don't want to go there. You know what I mean? That's a different experience right there. That's a different experience. That's a different experience. Real shit. Real shit. But yeah, man. To everybody out there, man, make sure y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all get your minds right, yo. Y'all gotta talk to somebody. Let this video be a message to you to, you know what I mean, express yourself. Don't be getting like caught up with being stuck because you feel like you are trapped in your mind. You know what I mean? Express yourself. You know what I mean? Let it be known you got an issue, or you feel some type of way, or you just down right now, yo. The best way to pick yourself up is to express that and release that. You're up. I'm out. Cheap and lean. Trip life.